What this nigga doing? Yeah. What's up, homeboy?
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's see what we got here.
Brissett to throw on first.
I throw it right to him. I didn't throw it to the head.
Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And he will take this one home. It's
I'm
a
going to throw it to the
touchdown.
X now. I'm wilding already.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive. Pick six.
All right, man. Let me get myself
Get
together, man.
oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Damn.
And now out comes Houston. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll be out right at the 35. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw, Brissett. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Wow.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Hello.
And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his.
I said, I don't know what to tell you.
The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
I know who you is, man. All right, bro. I was flying in the middle of something, man. Should have made that nigga wait.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Brissett. He wants it all for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. DK Metcalf with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, you're not cross on defense, huh? Yeah.
Check the hot read.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Who was that?
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. 11 more on that one and another first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Oh, man, this shit off.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Get there, Williams.
2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Carr. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in? And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. 7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's
Way to
complete.
get there, Alexander.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Back to the ground now with Gordon. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
To Gordon, out left.
Negative.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in
Way to
distance
go,
very
D.
well
Keep
by the
everything in
defense,
front.
isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this one is right down the middle. And they take the
just
lead
made
here
that
now
man.
at 10-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. A 1st down throw for Brissett. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. On play action, Brissett. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Brissett. Flushed out right. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. That's taken on the 25. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. He's got his man. It's Andrews. So they decline it, and they choose to not give him that down back.
And I think that's the key to everything there. They didn't give up any yardage even on the completed pass. Don't give them an extra down in order to try and pick up a first.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown,
Metcalf.
DK Metcalf making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 14-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked
so something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3-and-out.
Yes, sir, Obi.
Intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Brissett. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. 11 yards there, first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Now Brissett.
I know, right to him again. I'm good, guys, man. I'm keeping you in the game, man.
Score! Touchdown, New Orleans! Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief.
Right there. I'm keeping you in the game, doing dumb stuff.
Great mysteries, but I do know this: when they went out on offense,
that ain't good. That's terrible pass, man.
Anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it.
Yeah, I see you there the whole time. That ain't good defense. That's a dumb pass on my part.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You said all the holding penalties. You only got 1, bro. God damn. You saying like you got 10 of them already.
Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Brissett now. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First and 10, Brissett. They'll find Metcalf. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
All right. All right.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
All right, bro, I'm ready. Let's go.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight.
Y'all making
He was
the
trying to
game
force it in
hard
there on
all
third
these
down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It's taken to the 26. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And an alley to run. 20, 10, touchdown.
You forgot I can
Houston.
do that, huh?
Ronald Jones, 59
Let's go, Texans.
yards. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Down. Being chased out left. Looking deep for Adams. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Check 37. Mike 55. 6-18. Mike 55. Mike
To throw again. Carr. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It's a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a third down.
You should have closed in on him. It shouldn't have been a completion, actually.
You're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any
right
passing
there
offense
for a
nowadays.
purpose.
The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, good.
And Wilson has it. And they went just well upfield across the 45. A gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
This is
Oh, man. Play wrong. Why you get beat like that? That play the stick and that's going to work on this.
Devontae Adams, 52 yards. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
Trey Waynes with that 94 speed was that slim.
And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch a single for and take it. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Ronald Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans are in for 6. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up.
All right, Mike, no more blown coverages, man. You're making this game hard. Let's go.
Doesn't matter how far they need for a first down throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, pick up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. He's up in it after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Everything minimum gain for him. Everything.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now Gordon on first down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Carr completes it. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Carr now on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
There you there. Your man backed up into my man.
He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there.
There was no way I can grab him and he in front of me, yeah. Wow.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's got it.
Let's kick my safety, y'all. I saw he was wrong.
From 17 yards out. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On second down now, it's Jones. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a third and about 5.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Well, he is marked down right about on top of the
Hey, I'll call you back. I'm in the game, bro.
But they say he's a bit short.
Yeah.
It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on fourth down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go with Jones. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Ronald Jones unable to get to that imaginary yellow line. And the Saints will have the football back. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for a 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that.
Should have been a pick, man.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
93.
On third down, Carr. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 21 yards there on third down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Can't cover a tight end, bro.
That's certainly one way to beat the blitz. Get out of your hands quickly and get it to the big fella.
Very effective. Saw the pressure, got rid of it, and the completion ensued. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
You supposed to crack this motherfucker, man.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
No. Hey, 7:34.
On second down, it's Gordon. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Carr. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Badgley able to knock this one through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Carry by Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll go again to Jones.
Oh, he got him out.
The investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. They go play action with Brissett. Ertz has it left side. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Brissett to throw for it on 4th. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. So this one a victory here for